guys, I want to give you a quick update. Today is February 1st, and this is a very big week. I'm super excited, and I just wanted to go ahead and update you guys real fast and let you know what is going on. First of all, it's been a very long time since I have recorded a video from here in my office here at the Owasso house, and this is probably my final time doing a video here. So I wanted to tell you about that. As you can kind of see behind me, this room is a disaster right now because we're in the middle of trying to finish the renovations in this house so that it can be sold. And we're still in the process of packing up and moving the rest of my belongings from here out to the homestead. Well, this past week, we had it was a week ago this past Friday. I can't remember the date, but anyway, I'm sure you are aware, like half of the country had a huge super snowstorm blizzard conditions all across half the country. So I'm sure most of you are aware of that. And we were no exception. We definitely had huge storms. There is still snow everywhere outside. The roads are still pretty icy. We've still got very low temps. They're finally getting above freezing again, though. And by the end of this week, it's supposed to be in the 70s. So that is just typical February weather in Oklahoma. This morning, I dropped Art off at the airport. He had to head to Florida for a conference for work, and he will be back on Friday. So I have some really exciting news to share with you about that. Also, we kind of had a deadline to be out of this house by the end of January, which of course was yesterday, and that didn't happen. So we extended it to the weekend when Art gets back. So next weekend. So this week, between working and everything, I also need to finish packing up the majority of this house so that we can get out of here so that the painters and stuff can get in here and start doing stuff. I'll be doing a lot of that this week while still also going to Fort Gibson for my job. And then the other big thing that happened was last week, in the middle of all of these blizzard-like conditions, all the storms and everything, my dad had surgery on Monday and he went home on Wednesday. And it wasn't a couple of hours after he got home, my mom got super sick again, and she was septic again. And so she was feeling really bad. And anyway, my dad had knee surgery, and so he has to do like that machine and all these different things, and he can't get around right now. And so anyway, me and my other sister, we just kind of had to divide and conquer to try to help both of them. Amber stayed at the hospital with my mom for most of the time while she was also still trying to work. And then I went over and stayed with my dad for a couple of days until my mom got out of the hospital. Actually, I take that back. She got out of the hospital on Friday. She was released. And then I still stayed with them all weekend and was trying to help cook their meals and just take care of my dad because he has to do his machine thing 3 times a day, and it's a 2-hour process every time. So my mom has very bad carpal tunnel, and she's had shoulder surgery and stuff. And even though she's had the surgery, she still struggles with that kind of stuff. So that machine, having to lift it and stuff, I just didn't want her to have to do a bunch of that. So anyway, I came back here tonight to sleep here and everything. And then I've got to go to work in the morning. But throughout this week, I'm still going to go over there and have dinner with them each night while Art's gone. And then also be packing up over here in the mornings before I go to work. And it's going to be a wild and crazy week. But I want to give you some updates on the property. The last time I showed you guys, I was trying to get that stair project done, and we ran into some hiccups. And then here's the other crazy thing. Last week during the snowstorm and everything, Art made me come out here and stay for the weekend because he was worried that we would lose power at the homestead. And we did. So luckily I was already here. We have no power out at the homestead right now. So before Art left for his trip, he wound up having to spend the last 2 nights that he was in town with his kids. And so he was stressing out about getting the power back on. And I told him, neither one of us are going to be there this week, so might as well just put it off and we'll get it taken care of when you get back. So anyway, there's that. Here's the really exciting thing, and I'll do a different video later this week to explain all the details, but I think Art and I are going to go get married on Friday when I pick him up from the airport. But this is the really cool thing about it. It's kind of like a recreation of the day that we met face to face. So let me tell you that story really quick. So we met online and we started talking in 2021, right before I had to leave for a trip to go visit my son and grandson in Tucson. We started talking just like a day or two before I left for that trip. And while I was gone on that trip, we started talking every day. And then at night, when my son and grandson would go to bed, I was staying in the guest room. And so at night, he and I would have like FaceTime calls, so like video calls. So we were like kind of video dating for the 2 weeks that I was in Tucson. So we really got to have a lot of open communication and really learned a lot about each other because there was that physical barrier. We could see each other and talk, but you can't get physical in any way, you know what I mean? So it really helps you to really develop the relationship and learn more about each other on a deeper level. So anyway, 2 days in 2021, 2 days before my flight home, Art had asked me, it was so sweet the way he put it too. He was such a gentleman. Would you please give me the honor of allowing me to pick you up from the airport when you come back? And so we had not yet met in person yet. And I was so ecstatic about that. And so anyway, so that day was a very big deal to both of us. And, we were texting all morning long as I was flying because I flew from Tucson to Denver and then from Denver to Tulsa and everything. So anyway, it was a very, very sweet courtship. And so the Tulsa International Airport, this is probably too much information, but that's where we had our first kiss. Not like a big kiss, but our first kiss. So it's we kind of have it's a special thing to us. We've both been back to the airport at other times since then, but never together. Like he's taken friends to the airport. I've taken my kids to the airport and picked people up and stuff, but we've never gone back there together since that day in 2021. So when I pick him up on Friday, it's going to be exactly like when he picked me up in 2021. So anyway, I was teasing him this morning as I was taking him there. And I said, I was thinking, what would you do? Because we have set our wedding date probably 10 different times. And then those dates come and go. Like things will happen. And a couple days before the date that we chose, I'll realize, okay, this isn't going to happen anymore because we've got too much going on right now. So, it's just been, and I mean, we weren't planning a big wedding anyway. We're going to go down to the courthouse and get married, but it's just been thing after thing come up and get in the way. So, and I will not live together before we're married. So that's why, like, when I do stay out there, he stays in the house and I stay in the camper. And we joke about, it feels like we're like neighbors that are dating or something, because when I'm in the camper, he'll go up to the house to get himself ready for bed, and then he'll come down to the camper and we'll watch a little bit of TV together, and then we kiss each other goodnight, and he goes back up to the house and I stay in the camper. And so we just have fun with it. But anyway, we're to the point where we're going to be living together very soon, and I had already told him I will not live together if we're not married. So anyway, I asked him this morning, what would you do if I picked you up from the airport on Friday in all of my wedding attire? Because I do have a wedding dress that I bought and stuff. So I said, what would you do if I showed up in that? And he said, I would think, I guess we're getting married today. And I said, okay, then we're getting married on Friday. So I told him, I said, wanted to do it without even asking you, but then I was afraid, what if you really put up a fight? Then you've already seen me in my wedding dress. The more I started thinking about it, the more excited I started getting about that. Because if you know anything about us, we also, every time we set a date, we were trying to pick a date that matched scripture verse that really speaks to us. And we also like numbers that are like a cool number. Like, in 24, one of the dates we had set was 4224. So April 2nd of 2024, that date came and went. So we didn't get married on April 2nd, 2024. And then 10/5/25 was one of the dates that we had picked just this past year, and that didn't happen. So anyway, there's been a lot of different dates. So on Friday, that date will be 2/6/26. And one verse that I really like is Galatians 6:2. And I know that's the inverse, so that would really look like June 2nd. But, in some countries, they do the day and then the month. So if you did it like that, then it makes sense. But I'm probably making it too complicated. But anyway, I do have some other verses that I'm kind of playing with. But I have a big surprise planned for Friday for Art. So anyway, just wanted to give you guys those updates and ask you to please be praying about my parents. They are both really doing a lot better now, but they also both still have a long road to recovery. So we would love your prayers about that. And if you wouldn't mind praying about our homestead situation, that it's not like ridiculously expensive to fix all of the electrical issues when Art does come back, because money is still extremely tight for us. So I am a little bit nervous about that. And then next weekend, he'll have just come home on Friday. I'm going to make that man go get married on Friday. And then Saturday and Sunday, we have to get the rest of this house emptied out. So it's going to be a very busy weekend as well. So the last thing that I had told you guys about, though, was the stair project. It's still not done, but we are making progress. So I'm going to leave you with some images from that. Oh, and I haven't shown you guys. I also had mentioned how we were going to recycle the cabinets from this house, and Art kind of just set them in there in the homestead. They're not ready. They're not in place. They're just sitting there right now. And he wanted to wait until I tell him how I want to set it up. And it's not going to be our permanent kitchen. It's just a get by situation for now, so that's what I want to leave you with, is some images of all of that. I hope you enjoy this. Please do pray that everything goes smoothly for us. I really cannot wait to show you the rest of the stair project, because if it turns out the way I see it in my mind, it's going to be amazing. And I can't wait to share that with you guys. So I will see you next time. Remember to go the second mile today for someone in your life and with your resources, and have a great week.